Huh.
Hello. Hello, you.
I just love this girl.
Yeah, babe.
Oh my God, we had a great day today.
Oh, we did. We had an excellent day. So, welcome to another exciting episode of Feel It Real Fun on our 8th of September,
That's
2021.
right, absolutely. Everyone said.
And it's how to discover and manifest your real desire.
Yeah, because most people, I should have used the word identify.
How to
Identify.
and manifest your real desire.
I think so, because a lot of people, they really get stuck on identifying. By the way, we got an email today from Alvis. Some of you guys have been following him,
Accidentally somehow turned it off. Yes.
Unbelievable.
Alvis.
Yes.
This is based on Alvis's email.
Yes, and ironically, oddly enough, there was a post in the Facebook group that had to deal with this. So
That's odd.
So I go, wow, we call it the miracle of miracles.
Maybe said to him in your email, post it up to the Facebook group?
No.
Oh,
I don't think Alvis is on the Facebook group.
Oh,
even though
someone
I post
else had a
Yeah.
post.
How cool is that?
Very cool. About real desires.
Yes. Yeah, anyway, we'll cover a few derivations of it.
A little bit caught. I'll just do that.
We're screwing
There
it
we go.
all up.
Yeah, you are.
All right.
Okay.
Yo, Stella, Jim, Alessandra, Triple D people.
Hello, you
Yo.
Hello, Triple D Alona.
Boom.
And Sizzler and Alessandra. So go to freeneville.com.
221 email pseudo.
Random goodness.
Oh, yeah.
Join our 90-day adventure at manifestingmasterycourse.com.
That's right. It's like $1 a day,
What's it costing you not to do it?
Yeah, Rob Beg.
Yeah,
It's costing you Rob Beg. Like they should just,
Hello, DDD Laurel.
DDD Laurel,
and
DDD Lisa. Boom. By the way, the current Triple D is now totally booked out. So if you want in the next one, which starts in November, let me know. And you guys that have done it before that want to do, or that are now that want to do Remarkable, let me know. All right, there's a cool little page on that. It's a year-long training that's really, it's gently paced, right?
Yo, Joe.
Yo, Weldon.
Kadra. Okay.
Cool. So we need Joe Weldon before I talk to you tomorrow. You have to watch all 32 episodes of Mr. In Between.
Yeah, it's a goodie.
Yes.
Well, it's Australian. So
Yeah.
just
Australian.
lots of Aussie accents.
Oh yeah.
Good.
You'll understand it because you listen to me all the time.
Yeah.
All right.
And for refunds, visit our YouTube channel, feelitrealfun.com.
All right. So let's begin with Alvis's question: how to identify.
Okay, so Alvis asked, hello, Mr. 20.
Yeah.
Hope all is well
Hello.
with you, Victoria, Bruce and Emmett. Oh, thank you, Alvis.
Oh,
We're
yeah, I
good.
tell you what, I'm fantastic.
We're ace. We're remarkable.
Totally.
I have a question I hope you can answer. What is a true desire versus a desire? Is it one is more transitory in thought and the other sticks with you? Alvis in Manifesting Mastery.
So this is really cool because there's a couple ways we can approach this, because there are some common things that show up, like, Mr. 20, I don't have any desires. What do you think of that? And I always say, look, you're lying, right? Because you wrote me saying, like, you had a desire for an answer.
Yeah.
Oh, no, not really. So you had a desire for an opinion. Oh, not really. Well, you had a desire to waste my fucking time, right? Oh,
Did you say that
Mr. 20, right? But there's always something there, right? That you always have hungers, you always have desires. Another one is like, well, I really don't know what my real desire is. And it's like, all right, well, part of it always comes down to you just doubting. But let's go into what Neville had to say.
Okay.
All right.
So, Neville said, not knowing that the basic desire contains the plan and power of expression, man is always compromising and complicating his desire.
All right, so get that there's two avenues you can do. You can compromise or complicate. Somebody write that down. By the way, you ever notice that, like, again, when I look at posts and emails, so many of them really are. It's like, yeah, Mr. 20, like, I really want to ask the hot chick down the street to dance, but I'm happy to sit around with my sister. It's like, that ain't right, pal.
Mom.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, mom smells all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, on bath day. Yo, Tommy.
Yeah.
Triple D.
And
T.
Tony. Oh, Tommy. Two-time Tommy.
Two-time
Hello.
Tommy. Right?
Yes.
So compromise and complicate. Those are two things you don't want to do. Right? But let's continue, right? Because this is really good.
Okay.
Okay, hashtag don't date your sister. Right? Like, seriously. Yep.
Man desires freedom from his limitation or problem. The first thing he does after he defines his objective is to condition it upon something else. He begins to speculate on the manner of acquiring it.
Okay, remember I'm the process guy. See, I notice how people do things, right? And Neville did too. But it's because I want you to get the gold here, so tilt that toward me a little bit.
Yeah.
So man desires freedom.
Yes.
Right? Wow. From his limitation or problem. So now we start to get into the think you do, right?
Yeah.
So as soon as you start making about limitations or problems, right, versus you have a desire. See, I've got a desire. My desire is a yummy lunch, right? Ooh,
That's gonna be
right?
stuffed peppers.
But then we go, right, what's the limitation of the problem? Well, the limitation is like we only have so much food in the fridge. Some of it's going to expire. Some of it's going to rot. There's a problem. It's called Victoria might not like it. And then suddenly things get really weird. Okay, so I'm imagining Victoria, it just gets whack, right? So the first thing is, what do you really want? You've got a desire. You've got a hunger, right? Skip the whole thing of getting stuck on limitations and problems. That's the first thing. As soon as you do that, then you start going, right, and I love this, right? He conditions it upon something else.
Yeah.
Right? I'm going to hit the lottery, then I can teach.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right, right? And by the way, there are people that want me to do that. They'll say, well, why don't you hit the lottery so you can teach all day? Well, I do teach all day. Well, why don't you do it so you can do it for free? Well, most of what I do is for free. Right? I charge for a couple little things, one or two big things, and that's about it, right? A couple hours of my time I'm willing to negotiate with, right? But it's like, what the fuck do you want? Right? Yeah. See, here's the thing. They're conditioning their success based upon if I succeed the way they want me to be successful at getting what they want. So it's like, well, Mr. 20, if you hit the lottery, then I'll believe you that this stuff works. Then I'll start to apply it. Right? So, so they just get double recursive with this whole thing of, well, I'm going to condition me even doing this based upon Mr. 20 having wins upon my conditions. Right? It's sort of like saying, I'll get fit when the gym gets open.
Yeah, well, I was just saying that, and then I was thinking, because for Oliver, he can't afford his gym membership this month.
Oh, really?
Something.
Oh, I see. I didn't even see that.
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
apparently. And Kadra said, revise it, the deal. Excellent, Kadra. I went to and then thought, wow, I just fell into the trap. Because I went into, like, for me, well, it's not that I couldn't afford to go to yoga, but I decided, gym's closed. That's what happened here.
Absolutely. Yep.
And I loved my yoga so much, but I didn't really want to do it on my own. And so I found a video buddy.
She's got a video friend.
No, but I paid for this yoga routine, and I do it at home. But have I conditioned that for Oliver, like saying just do your gym workout at home? Maybe I have. It depends what your desire is to go to gym or
exactly. So
or to have a fit body, like you just said. So
yeah. See, so many people, right? They get stuck in the middle somewhere. So notice, what's your thing? I mean, do you want to go there and hang out? Is it about going to the gym? Is it about being fit? What's your real desire, right? But let us continue, Victoria, because we're going to loop into this into some. So remember, the first thing we do is we complicate it.
Yes.
Complicate it.
Yes.
Before I can get fit. See, here's the thing. Before I can eat healthy, all the junk food in the world has to be destroyed.
Before you can get healthy, what has to happen?
All the junk food needs to be destroyed. Before we can get rid of the loogie, every single person must be forcibly inoculated. Inoculized. Right. So you get it inoculized. See, I can inoculize you with my eyes. Ready? Dr. Brown, I'm gonna inoculize you. Ready? Inoculize. Right? Somebody's got to fucking run with that.
Yeah.
Right? Anyway, yo, sizzle.
Okay, and I saw Angela Teresa. Hello from
look at that, triple D
PA.
people. Yeah, she's in the PA.
In the Pennsylvania.
Yes, we've got a friend in Pennsylvania now.
Oh. Have you moved there permanently, or is it because the flat got washed out or something?
Don't know.
Yeah. Okay.
She was there working. She was a working girl.
Oh, yes. Okay, so
right.
The final paragraph from Neville says, if, on the other hand, he has no plan or conception as to the fulfillment of his desire, then he compromises his desire by modifying it. So hang on half a sec. What if on the other he has no plan or conception as to the fulfillment?
It doesn't figure out what to condition it on.
But then Neville says then he compromises his desire.
Yeah, this is the other way to screw it up.
So if he doesn't have that, then he got you. Then he compromises it. He feels that if he will be satisfied with less than his basic desire, then he might have a better chance of realising it.
Okay, ready everyone? Get a fucking puppy. Hashtag puppy. Ready? Why would you bother trying to manifest being pregnant? Right? Because when you get pregnant, then you got like breastfeeding, you got changing diaper, you got 18 years of dumb shit where they hate you. I mean, yeah, sure, they're cute when they're little, aren't they? You were. And once you hit about 12, then you hate your parents, and it's like, what the fuck? I should have drowned it, you know? Like, it's just horrible. So, like, why would anyone want to manifest a baby? I mean, it's harder to raise, so on and so forth. On the other hand, if you just go, you know what, puppy, I'll be satisfied with a puppy. But a puppy's pretty hard. You got to get permits,
they become
like in Australia.
dogs after being puppies, though.
Or maybe we just go with a goldfish, right? What do we do with a goldfish?
Or a monkey for Joe. Sorry.
No, I think a goldfish would be good. Or better yet, remember those, like when we were kids, Sizzle? Like when it would get Tony Doyle, he's an Eagle Scout. So when Tony Doyle used to get Boys Life magazine too, I bet you, and they had the ads in there for the sea monkeys. Right?
Oh, I remember.
Right? So basically,
everyone was getting them, and then they were flushing them down the toilet. And apparently there was these really big sea monkeys growing in all the sewers or something.
Well, they're prawns.
Is that what they are?
Yeah, all they are is prawns, right?
Oh wow, we should have kept them.
Yeah, exactly, right?
Eaten them.
So that's the whole thing, right? So like, why would you? You notice we're getting. So why would you try to manifest up a baby? That's 18 years of stuff, financing. If it's a girl, it's going to have boyfriends. It just gets so complicated and weird. Or so you can like. So I would be instead of satisfied with manifesting up a daughter. Manifest up a puppy, but a puppy you have to get a license and it just gets weird.
Goldfish.
So then we'll make it down to a goldfish, but goldfish you got to feed and all that stuff. So let's make it sea monkeys, and yes, we're getting closer and closer to just sperm.
Just amoeba.
Yeah, just amoebas.
Or a bacterium.
I'll just take me a
We're
bacterium.
going to create another universe.
No, this is probably where the loogie came from, right? Like why try to manifest a baby when you can just manifest a one-celled organism, right, and destroy the whole world? But you get it's ridiculous, right? Defective sea monkeys. Thank you, Tony Doyle. Yeah, you were an Eagle Scout, right? I'm pretty sure because like when Tony.
What's an Eagle Scout?
That's like the highest level of Scouts.
Yeah. Oh, is it?
Yeah, I got to tenderfoot. I got basket weaving and survival. Right? Tony got them all. Right?
Well, my nephew, he even surpassed all of that.
Well, kind of. Yeah, well, that's what he's an Eagle Scout.
Got that medal.
Right.
But it's even after Scouts, you become Ranger, whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
It's the highest award you can get.
Yeah.
He got. Yeah.
Something like that.
He must have done basket weaving too. You
must have.
You got a common
I mean,
discuss at Christmas.
That's right. Yeah. We'll talk about you and basket weaving.
Yes.
All right. So get how cool this is. So let's go back to Alvis's original question about what's your real desire. Let's get back to that whole thing of, Mr. 20, I don't have any desires, but whatever. See, you're going to have one out of two ways that you tend to go. Most people tend to go either, right, well, they'll complicate things to the point where they burn out and they don't want to have desires anymore because to hit the lottery win, I got to manifest up the right numbers. Once I manifest up the right numbers, I got to manifest playing them. To play them, I need to manifest up $1. And it just gets fucking whack, right? All this step by steps if you just keep cutting down on that. On the other hand, the whole thing of like, well, let's just compromise it to the point where it's just, sea monkeys, right? I've got sea monkeys in a jar versus a kid. I mean, the thing when you have sea monkeys is whenever you decide
They
to go.
look pretty similar, embryo-wise.
Oh, when they're little.
When they're real little.
Yeah, when they're little, they're the same fucking thing pretty much, right?
Yeah.
So, but the thing is, at the end of the day, whenever you're like 95 years old and you want to go from nursing home to nursing home and you got a jar full of sea monkeys, they're not going to move your shit.
That's what I should give Mum. You're not allowed because you got a jar of sea monkeys.
See, some people understand that there's the show. And then there's the side show. And the side show involves like insider information, right?
Yeah, sorry. You guys probably don't understand what I'm talking about, but 20 does.
But it doesn't matter. That's the fun thing. Anyway, you all get to go, That's right.
All right.
Alrighty-o.
Well, that was great for Alvis.
Yep.
Let us know how you go, Alvis, with that one.
By the way, a couple quick little things, just to toss some more mud into the mix. So we've got our big identities, let's say. Loving teacher, loving husband, loving puppy dad, right? And those are like, let's say, like desires that stick around with you. Then there's the thing like, for like 2 years, I'd take my Sony A6000 out every day, shoot about 1,000 photos, edit some of them down into infographics.
Yeah.
And
cloud storage went through the roof.
Yeah, and cloud storage went through the roof, right?
Yeah.
And then, like, I really haven't picked up my camera in 2 years.
I know.
It's sitting there.
It's a good camera.
It's a great little camera. I just got to charge it up and just bang through some stuff, right? On the other hand, I went a little nuts with podcasting. And so, like, I just found something else. So the State of Loving Teacher went nuts with the camera, and then that desire sort of faded away for a little while. And then the desire of podcaster went a little nuts, and that'll probably stay because the way it just currently shows up.
But it just has lessened. It's like...
Podcaster? I podcast every day.
Yeah, no, but what I mean is like okay, sorry.
So,
yes.
yeah, better be. But I can feel the whole thing of like I'm having a desire now to play with the camera more again. Oh. So that's cool. So it's just one of those things to notice. Your desires really don't let them don't make like lists of them or anything like that. Just let them just notice, what are you hungry for? I can tell I'm getting hungry to play with the camera. The garden's looking different.
And another thing you were mentioning that you used to do that you haven't done in ages, and you mentioned it to someone, I think, about sketching again. Yeah.
I'm feeling visual activate a little more again. So it's like, all right, so I know I'm gonna find myself sketching. And Victoria got me lovely man crayons a couple years ago. Like normally I'd just do like the grayscale. But she got me man crayons, and I can feel like I'm leaning toward the man crayons, right? So it's like, how cool.
Nice.
So if we drop the word desire, we just go with hungers, and we go from like basically I want apple pie, right? Or versus now let me drop apple pie. But what do I want? I want bacon. What am I going to do instead? Have bacon-flavored crackers. What I'm going to notice, they stick to my fucking gums, and I feel like shit after I eat them. Why?
They do stick all through your teeth.
Because that's not my real desire. My real desire is bacon, right? Now bacon, boom. So that's what I got.
And you ended up having like bacon last night with your eggs.
Oh man, I made the loveliest really bacon and egg sandwich last night. You
like that.
Okay,
you guys, so that was our show.
All right.
What we want to know is, tell us, what was your hashtag strawberry bit?
Hashtag strawberry bit.
Yes. I think another important thing to hashtag strawberry bit for me was more about, make it all about you as well.
Tell us more.
Well, if you're trying to work out what's my desire, what's my true desire, and complicate it and compromise and all of that, just what's your desire, and it's make it all about you. That's all.
Yep.
Like, and you'll know. Yeah.
I notice with you, like sometimes, like Victoria will go, right, what do I want to do in the garden
today?
Or watch this.
Do,
Yeah, what do I want to do?
Like, oh
right.
my god.
So now what was nice? She immediately went to today. She chunked down a little bit.
Got it.
And if she just goes to
right
now, then she's actionable. On the other hand, is like, what do I want to do?
Yeah.
Well, that tree needs cut down, but we're still in
know.
lockdown. And then there's this other thing, but that guy can't come because we're still in lockdown. And then 4 hours later, what'd you do today, Victoria? I thought.
Yeah, I thought a lot.
And it's like, all right, so maybe I should immunize you. Immunize you. See, she would have caught it on the refund whenever she's editing. Immunize.
Nice.
Anyway.
Okay, that was my hashtag strawberry bit. What was yours?
You know, I'm going to run with yours because, again, you just summed it up in a different way, which is really, really good. When you let it be all about you, okay, remember, hey, dream-driven day, the doors are closed. Remarkable. If you want in that, contact me. I do have a logistical problem right now, though, because I can only take 2 more people in for the Remarkable Deluxe, right? Which includes like a private call a month. Basic Remarkable is just a group call month. Remarkable Deluxe is a group call and a private call, and some other stuff.
Yeah, and it's only 2
But-
slots left because
but-
he just doesn't have the time.
Yeah, I just don't have the time.
Yeah.
It's like I've got 15 people that say I want it, and I'm trying to work through like
Logistics
what to
of
do.
that.
Yeah, and it's
Yeah.
just like I got time
Oh,
for 2.
sorry, you guys.
Because I don't trade time for dollars all that much.
That's right.
So,
Oh, Joe says I'm in TT.
boom. All right.
Well, you better.
Cool. Poke me, Joe.
Yeah, before they go. No. Yeah, cool. Cool. Okay,
Oh,
so
yeah.
that was your strawberry bit, and then all of a sudden
Crest
became
commercial.
remarkable. Yeah.
Oh, sizzle. I love biscuits. I don't even know what we're talking about.
No.
I love biscuits.
Maybe it's for the puppies.
Oh, yeah. My special biscuit is having another puppy. My sea biscuit is having my... I have no idea
My
what that is.
strawberry bit.
Is having a puppy.
You don't know what SB is after all this time. Jesus.
Sizzle's getting a puppy. Yay. Anyway,
Well, he
Brian's
wants the biscuit.
and Brian's
He'll
getting
beg. He'll
Brian's
sit
getting
like a
sea
good boy.
monkeys. You know what's cool with sea monkeys though? You could do that emoto thing, where like they say like emoto would like write happy and stick it on a jar, right? And see what they did to the microcrystalline structure of the water.
Oh,
Right?
yeah, that was
So-
lovely.
No, it was a lie because what he actually did was he would hold and sing to them or scream at them, right? So he'd really get all worked up around the water
But
in
the
one
water did
direction or
change.
another. Well, but remember too, it's all imaginal, right? So he's
Yes.
imagining something, right? So he's
Yes.
imagining something and he's imagining
hate
being
or
pissed off and
imagining
seeing how it
love
impacts the water,
Yeah.
right? And so on and so forth. You could do that with sea monkeys. Think about
Oh
it.
my God. Make them real aggressive, sea monkeys.
Yeah, make them really,
Or
nasty.
Really passive.
Remember,
Yes.
the difference between nasty sea monkeys and tasty sea monkeys is 1 letter.
I had to think about that. Yeah, I like
Yeah.
the tasty kind.
Yeah,
All right.
Just like dating, Sizzle.
So,
All
all
right.
right. So while you keep typing in your strawberry bits, go to freeneville.com,
221 email pseudo.
random goodness.
That's right.
Join our 90-day adventure at manifestingmasterycourse.com.
Yeah, buck a day, rob bag, all that stuff. Yep,
And for refunds, visit our YouTube channel, feelitrealfun.com.
that's right.
So it's Joe's call day tomorrow.
Yes.
Everyone can blame Joe. So instead of Tom's
Yeah.
fault, Joe's fault.
Yep, and then we'll be back on
You're
our Friday.
manifesting questions answered live
But
on
it could be your
Friday.
Thursday. But anyway, it'll be like 48 hours from today. We'll be answering your questions answered.